Hey, this is Ricky here. I'm just going to talk to you about some compositing, how to take multiple shots and, somewhat seamlessly blend them together to make them appear as though they are all one shot, like we've done here with this short film. This is actually 4 different shots put together here.
Billy, for Christ's sake, where are you?
So today I'm going to be talking about 5 important capabilities involved with compositing. Those are rotoscoping, tracking, digital replacement, in this case blood splatter, green screen keying, and seamless transitions. Now these elements, when used together, can make an impossible shot become a reality, but subtlety is the key. If the job's done right, unfortunately, no one will ever know that your job even exists because the audience should think that this shot actually took place. Okay, so I'm going to talk about this shot here a little bit. This is our actress Caitlin from the feature film Chainsmoke. She's turning around and reacting to a vicious killer walking up behind her. And here's the background plate we're going to be using. The inside of the car is going to be, composited on top of this shot, and a camera move is going to be added to this shot to make it kind of seamlessly fit. Here's a really rough kind of rendition just so we can see the composition of the 2 shots together. I just did this kind of rough in Final Cut so we can see what our end result is going to look like in terms of composition. Obviously, we've got to move the background shot over and throw it out of focus, make it look like it's actually been shot through the camera lens. And here's the final. You can see it's been tracked along with the move. The killer's up there in the corner on the left. All the green's been removed, obviously, and kind of looks like he's there. Okay, now this is the long shot. Take number 11 was the best, had the best blood splatter on the window. We have a couple people being killed on the outside of the car. And I'm going to fast forward a little bit here. So we got to remove all the green. And green appears a few times in this scene. There's a little bit up there in the corner. You can see out the back window. And if we'll go back again and look at that. Since the green screen itself doesn't fill the entire window, what we need to do is go through there and tweak it by adding a roto shape. Now that's a shape that you can use to eliminate anything inside or outside of it. And since the shot moves, we just simply add a tracker to the background plate and make sure that the shape moves along with the window throughout the entire shot. Okay, now we come back. We see as the killer leaves the car, a little bit of green in the bottom corner down there. Got to take that out so he gets out. And we pan back to see our actress Caitlin, a little bit of green up top there for a second. Now, the problem with this shot is the take was really good, but here at the end we have a bad camera move. We've lost the edge of the green, and it's not composed right. We're supposed to just be looking out the front of the car the entire time, which obviously doesn't happen till now. So we've got a big problem to overcome. So we're going back now to take number 7, which was a good ending, but it was the rest of the take wasn't so great. Blood didn't look good, performance wasn't there. This one has a much better ending, so now we have to kind of seamlessly blend those 2 shots together somehow. Now here we're going to look at them side by side. Take 11 on the left, 7 on the right. Now we can see the camera move doesn't quite line up, but the back of that seat there that just crossed frame is going to make a good point for us to put our transition. And now we can see the 2 shots put together. There is take 11, that's the good take, and then behind it we're literally doing a wipe on the back of that chair, but we're stabilizing shot 11 to take out the camera move and tracking shot 7 to add that camera move to 11 to make it seamless. So here I have applied the roto on the back of the chair there, so we're taking out the stuff behind the chair. And now we're putting in the stuff from the end of the other take, but you see they don't line up right. So what we have to do is track that second shot and match the camera movement to make it look seamless. And so here in ultra slow-mo, you can see that the 2 really do blend well together. The perspective of the camera and the placement is similar enough in the 2 shots that you can't really tell the difference. Now we're going to fast forward to the end, so now we've got her coming up in our good take here. Looking out the front of the car. Now we've got a plate here, a clean plate of the killer walking towards the car. That's going to go in the front window, and then we have another shot after that that has to be, seamlessly transitioned to here. This is the beginning of our next shot, which then also continues. So those 2 shots have to be put together. So now we'll see camera moves up here. We've got our shot tracked into place using those tracking markers. That's the first shot we saw of the killer, clean plate. He's approaching the back of the car, and then we have this gradient wipe that kind of blends into the top of the car itself. Now we're on another shot, so the background plate is actually 2 separate shots as well. Back to the blood splatter, bam, that doesn't look too good once we've taken the green out, because there's a little bit around the edge. Red's a really bad color to composite, especially on DV. Not the best medium to composite with, but there you go. So that is our digital blood, and what we did to achieve that is we took the regular blood splatter, outlined it, just created a shape, and then added some extra, streaks of blood there just to make it look a little more gnarly. And then we took out the original blood and added that back in with another tracker. And then you see it slowly kind of wipe in, which gives it has the same splatter pattern that the original one had. So the original one worked for us because it gave us the shape, and it also gave us the reference that we wanted to use to see how it splatters on the window. So now we'll watch the final composite all the way through and see how it looks. And there's our transition into the back of the car.